This isn't dystopia warning, it's more of a general rant. Despite making content that constantly exposes the corruption, the lies, failings and crimes of the current Conservative government, my comment sections are littered with people going, oh, Labour won't be any better, oh, Keir Starmer's terrible, etc. I've got a few important points to make on this. Firstly, the national conversation is decided by the Conservative government. They're the people starting the culture wars that are promoted by their mates in the media. And Labour is asked to comment on those points in an environment that's immensely hostile to them by a media of excessive right-wing bias that is poised to attack them. The people that ultimately set the agenda in Britain and the national conversation are non-dom billionaires that don't even live in Britain or pay tax here. And they're in bed with the Conservative government. Now it's the leader of the opposition's job to win an election. Labour have no record in power. So whatever they're coming out with isn't just influenced by the media landscape that I was talking about, but it's pure hypothesis. I'm not going to further a Daily Mail agenda which is, oh, they're all the same, because they're not all the same. Nor am I going to use my platform to attack our only way out of this situation under first past the post. We need to stop this reverence of populist figures, be that the former leader of the opposition or Boris Johnson. Stop making political figures your idols. Not only does it make them beyond reproach, but it furthers this footballification of politics, which is a big part of the reason why we're in the state that we're in. And it makes it even easier for the Conservatives to exploit this post-truth era that they've created. Under first past the post, not all votes are equal, which is why, as a protest, the only form of protest we have left, the only option that we have is to vote tactically to remove a Conservative. Now, I get criticised for not criticising Labour, and that does not mean that I agree with everything that they do. But I'll hold them accountable when they have a record in power to scrutinise. I'm not going to judge the opposition based on headlines or for responding to an agenda set by what is essentially a national front government and their tabloid enablers. My priority is to get the ball over the line. And that doesn't mean our work is done. We need to hold the incoming Labour government accountable too. But I will not hold them responsible for laws, policies or an agenda set by a Conservative government. And I'm not going to tell people that their only viable way out of the situation that we're in is shit. The only people that benefit from that is a Conservative government, and I'll be fucked if I'm going to help them. I'm not an idiot. I haven't got my fingers in the ears and I've not got blind allegiance to my party. But the fact of the matter is they haven't had a chance to prove themselves yet, and we haven't had a chance to see what a Labour government will do. But I know for certain that we need change. And what I'd advise people to do is prioritise, vote tactically, get the Conservatives out, make them cry in a sports centre at 4 AM on election night, because we deserve better and we're not going to get that under Conservative government.